what's going on, you guys? Yeah, your girl is back, and if you don't know who I am J Pretty. Yes, and yeah, if you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. Everyone, please hit the likes up button for your girl. Also, let's not forget, please share with a friend. And what else do I want to let you all know? Ring my bell, honey. Okay, let me just get into it. I have a slight cold. I'm trying to get over it, but I just feel like that I said when I was coming back to YouTube that I wasn't going to be into the reality shows and everything else and all this other stuff, right? Well, I kept my word until today. Okay, so I don't know if I will be doing future ones and everything else, but if y'all into it, I would do it for you guys. You know, J-Loves, I don't mind. But I'm just going to say this, that it's not a lot of things that I watch on TV. I may should do a review on the things that I do watch. A lot of things that I'm watching now is in, but this right here right now, it's about baller wives, okay? I don't know all the girls' names and all this other stuff, but one thing that I do know, and two for sure, is Kajafa, whatever, homeboy, Mike Vick, his wife, I don't know. I'm seeing her in a different light. You know, I just hate when you think that you know somebody by pictures and you feel like you can pretty much get a perception of them and everything else, but when you get to know them, they are not what you thought they were. They don't have the juice. And that is what she's giving me on this show. And the only thing that I can get from it is that it just feels like that she's in charge or whatever. I don't know why. Maybe because she already have a name for herself, because who her husband is. But it just felt so unreal. I sat there for the whole hour. And what it was giving me was basketball-wise. It wasn't giving me anything new, you know. And I just feel like that the chemistry should feel organic. Okay, so I don't know all her little friends that were with her. But all I know is Jeniva. Okay, Jeniva. Her name stands out to me. Jeniva is a very pretty girl. And that's, you know, Mike Vick's wife, friend and stuff like that. But her man, you know, she's over here getting with the other wife who, her name is Stacy Chambers. I remember her because she's a cute girl, you know. I can give her that. But Stacy reminds me so much of my little cousin, Nene, okay? I'm not lying. Nene is pretty, but Nene got a stank ass attitude, okay? And I can say that's my cousin, I love her. But Stacy, I'm just pointing out the real. You know, I think each one of us have a cousin that they can identify probably like with most of these people on these shows, okay? I'm just saying, Stacy reminds me so much of Nene. But anywho, so it's just the fact that I guess Jeniva been having this little thing against Stacy. Stacy's the girl who stays across the street from Mike Vick. And at one point in time, the guys were cool. But the women, I guess they never could see eye to eye. And then on top of that, Mike Vick, they have this big dog, which, you know, to people who own dogs, they be like, oh, he doesn't bite, but that's a big ass dog, you know. And I'm with Stacy, you know, control your pet. You know, why is the dog is getting loose and coming over to her house? Like, I think they stay across the street from each other. It's just a little ludicrous to me, but that's how I say it because I don't play with dogs. Dogs got teeth and they will bite, okay? So, that's my spiel on that. But I guess they trying to, like, do this little storyline and all this good stuff. But I wasn't impressed. And let me just say this. Only thing in me, I look at backgrounds. That's just who I am. You know, my Vick, they probably have a nice house and stuff, but it was just like those rails were just driving me crazy with that brown and those rails. I'm like, can they get rid of those stairwell? You know, the stairs, the iron on it. I mean, you know, I just feel like y'all have this big mansion or whatever. Y'all probably need to remodel those. It was just driving me crazy. And everything else, but you know what? They got money. So I guess, whatever. No, I'm not giving it. No, do better. Okay? That's how I feel about that. While the wife is around here trying to start up a little mess and everything. Okay, so this is the thing. Stacy and I guess the Jeniva husband, they end up getting into it because Jeniva husband was sleeping with Stacy in a car. That's what I can remember from this, and from what they were saying, it was a long time ago. Stacy, which I do believe she did, and she was like, who want to sleep with him? Of course you gonna say that. But if he coming off that paper, you'll look beyond that face, Stacy, okay? Because she just gave me that at one point in time, she was a little thought, okay? She just come off like that with the stank attitude. And I first, like, because of her look and everything else, I was like, I think she's going to be, you know, somebody I'll be interested in watching the show and everything, because she wasn't giving me that she was being boring, you know? So that's one thing on that. But one thing that I didn't like how they had like this little thing. I don't know where they went, but Stacy walked up and started a little mess. Somebody was like, do you like my dress? And she was like, no. So she came over there being a bitch. That was in her mind, to come be the damn devil. Anyways, and then I didn't like when she told Mike Vick's wife that her mom had died, and she was like, well, that's good. And I'm like, that's never good for a parent to die. Like, you wrong. And she was calling her dog face. I was just like, yeah, she is that type of girl that she'll go below the belt and won't think nothing of it. And I'm not feeling it, you know. It's one thing to be a mean girl, and it's one thing to be just downright cruel. And she was just cruel. You didn't have to go that far, you know. And I just feel like that if you and Kajafa, whatever her name is, Kajafa, Mike Vick's wife, don't get along, then why are you on the show? You know, for the storyline, because I'm not here for it. That's why I don't even watch Basketball Wives, and only thing that I keep up with is Atlanta, really, okay? Housewives of Atlanta, okay? And I'm so glad Nene coming back. But Baller Wives, I don't know. It's just not really sticking to me. They were very boring, and I just hope that they could get the storyline together. I'll probably give them 2 more chances just because, but after that, it's a wrap for me. They're going to have to come on with it. And one thing that I thought that was really, really kind of like, really, was that when the wife had just so happened to sit on the couch and ask Mike Vick, like, what was he thinking about saying that about Kaepernick? And I'm just like, we over it. But I understand that y'all need some type of storyline, some type of dialogue, and all this other stuff. But you could tell that one thing that I don't like, the women be so catty and cruel, but the guys or whatever, they seem like they cool and just calm, collective, like, you know. So in the trailer, you could see, like, I guess, you know, when they keep showing you, he was like, you know, it's kind of messing up his family. And we all know that he doesn't need the money. He's doing it to help his wife get a, you know, kind of like a little spotlight of her own. But it's just her personality is giving me boring. I'd rather see her on photographs than to actually see her talk, her and her friends, because they're not giving me anything that I haven't seen before. And to me, it seems a little forceful. I'm just saying. So you all, let me know what you all think. I was just a little disappointed because the trailer looked better than the actual show itself. Like I say, I'm going to give it 2 more tries. And after that, I'm over it, you know. So I want to hear from you all. Let me know, what do you all think? And I guess your girl will be back for more. Until then, I holla. Bye-bye.